A 27-year-old man named Matthew Naval has been arrested for kidnapping a 10-year-old girl he met on Roblox. And the scariest part about this is that it literally happened not 15 minutes away from where I lived. But here, take a look at this interview of the man who did this and see just how disgusting and pathetic his responses are.
I should have been more careful. Yeah. I should have been more questioning when it came to having that person involved.
Hello.
27-year-old Matthew Naval faces 7 felony charges, including kidnapping and committing sex acts with a minor. He pleaded not guilty to all charges.
I personally was supposed to pick up a supposed friend, let's just say. They gave me their address, they gave me like all sorts of like info, pretty much let's just say I gained their trust, or they gained my trust in some sort. First, that's like the socializing space on my end. We just friended each other and then just casual conversation, like how are you, where are you from? And it's like, oh, we're in the same state. I'm like, okay, that's pretty nice. They asked me if I wanted to be more than friends. I was a little bit hesitant because of age or whatnot, but I was pretty much encouraged.
Literally not even a week ago, I did a video similar to this one about a Roblox terrorist that was arrested by the FBI for planning to target a Christian concert, which I'll link in the description below if you're interested. But the difference between that guy was he lived nowhere close to where I lived, and now I'm finding out that recently a Roblox predator not an hour away from me was kidnapping little girls he met on Roblox. Does Roblox have any players who aren't bottom of the barrel garbage human beings that play it that are over the age of 20? I understand that because so many children play this game that allows you to interact with others, it's bound to have predatory people on it hunting for their next prey. But why did it have to happen so close to where I live? Why couldn't this have happened in Alabama or Ohio or one of those states that you just expect some weird shit like this to occur? But the guy apparently met this girl on a Roblox game called Mic'd Up, and he says that she told him he was 18 years old. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty fucking sure I would be able to distinguish whether or not a girl sounds like she's under the age of 18, let alone at the age of 10. But yeah, apparently they met on a Roblox game, and this guy was quote-unquote fooled by a 10-year-old into thinking that she was above the age of 18. Which obviously no one believes. I mean, no one in the right mind would fall for that type of shit. This guy is so clearly fucking lying about the entire situation. He even goes as far to say that he didn't know about her age until he got arrested.
So when did you discover she was 10 years old?
Ooh. I would say, because I'm sorry, it sickens me every time I hear that age. I think when I was questioned, when I was taken in for questioning for the first time. The thing is, when we were talking through Roblox, she told me that everyone that she knows, she always tells her that she looks younger than her age. And then I tend to believe that because, likewise for myself, people would tell me myself that I look younger for my age.
So yeah, once he gained her trust, he apparently got her address information and made plans with her to meet up. Apparently this guy drove 4 fucking hours to meet a person under the legal age to quote, hang out. He drove from Sacramento County to Kern County in California, which if you don't know, Sacramento County is an hour or 2 horizontal from San Francisco, and Kern County is an hour or 2 away from Los Angeles. So this guy drove across the entire state just to make this happen. Now hold on to your seats because that's not even the worst part. Apparently he arrived at her house at 1 a.m. in the morning and lured her into his car where he drove off with her, hours away from where she lived. This guy got caught and arrested later that day in the afternoon. Keep in mind, that's more than 13 hours he spent with this little girl alone. And that's not even the end of it. Apparently he got arrested all the way back in Sacramento County. This man kidnapped a little girl and took her across the entire state. Man, this story just blows me away because it really redefines what could happen to your children if you leave them unattended with their video games. It's not even social media alone like Instagram or Snapchat anymore that you have to worry about. It's harmless games like Roblox that millions of parents let their children play only for them to end up kidnapped at 1 a.m. in the morning without you realizing the next day. So if you're a parent out there, especially in the state of California apparently, be careful what you let your children do unsupervised. If you're letting them do a certain activity unsupervised for hours, it might just be smart to know what they're doing. I mean, I can't even blame the parents for this, because at face value, all they saw was their child having fun on Roblox all day. I mean, they could have made sure that their child wasn't talking to anyone that sounds older by verifying exactly who they tend to play with, and informing the child from a young age over and over that adults are dangerous people. But I mean, when you look at Roblox, it seems like such a harmless video game that you could potentially let your child play. But that mistake might just have your child kidnapped at 1 a.m. in the morning. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because this is just a crazy situation. Thankfully, the child was found okay with no injuries or notices of sexual exploitation. But over 13 hours missing with this guy is just diabolical. This guy could have done literally anything he wanted to her. But that's going to end this video off here. I hope you enjoyed, and make sure to like and subscribe if you did. I'm a brand new channel who's dedicated to providing you with all the content you'll enjoy, so every view and subscription means a whole lot to me. But yeah, that's going to do it. I'm working on the next video right now. Be sure to stay tuned for that. And with that being said, signing out.